Hello friends, I'm Dr. Tanmoy Biswas. I welcome you all in my channel Chemistry and History of Molecules. Today's topic of discussion is One Sun, One World, One Grid. This belongs to Renewable Energy Project. Before going to the details, I brought one MCQ for you. I request you please pause the video, try by yourself, and whatever answer you get, please write in the comment box along with few words as explanation if you know. Now, what is the energy efficiency of this polycrystalline solar cell? Because it's very important for our everyday life. Majority of us put polycrystalline solar cell on our rooftop. Okay, I request you, please try. At the end, you'll get the right answer. Now, let's go to the main topic. This image is taken from International Solar Alliance's website, where our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is handshaking with ex-British Prime Minister, Mr. Boris Johnson, in the International Solar Alliance. Now, what is the background concept of this project? It's that sun never sets. If you look at this image, that half of our planet is getting the sunshine, I mean this part, sunlight, and other part is in night. So if you produce solar electricity in this part and supply it into another part, problem resolved. So the main problem actually for solar electricity production or renewable energy production is the irregularity. But this irregularity is not distributed all over the planet. So if we can put some cross-border electricity transmission line, this irregularity could be adjusted. Now, if you look at the total energy potential of our planet, look at here. I mean the subtropical part, you may consider the Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn, this region is blessed with sun's energy. And these dots represent that if you put solar panel with 8% conversion efficiency, by the way, you will learn right now the polycrystalline solar cell is more than 8%. I shall discuss at the end. So this part, if you look at this part, is actually desert in US. This is Sahara, this is Arabian desert, this part is China, Gobi desert, here there is Indian desert, here Australian desert, etc. By the way, you'll say, sir, it's a 2006, so it's not that much appropriate. I'll give appropriate data after some time. Now let's go to the introduction of this project. I mean the importance of this solar electricity. We know solar electricity is benign, and nowadays it is cheap also because of technological improvement. So this thing motivates the global leaders like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who put the initiates in the first assembly of International Solar Alliances in 2018. By the way, for who are learning for civil services, such kind of information is more useful for them. Now the initiative aims at collecting energy supply across border. This is the most ambitious part of this project. And the mantra for this project is that the sun never sets, as I explained. And here what is focused, not only solar energy but along with other renewable energy such as wind, etc. But main focus is provided on the solar energy only. Second thing will come, sir, how much land we have and how much energy we can produce. By the way, very roughly if I say that area required, like the area of Spain, is enough to produce global solar energy for the whole planet. By the way, nowadays countries are putting panel on, for example, lakes, water circulating canals, coastal regions, etc. Means on the water also. So in this way also we can reduce the land requirement problem if a country has that issue also. So it is not a big problem that we need this much amount of land, it is very less, but some other parameters are important. Now if you look at here, this is actually, I am talking 2030 projection. So here look at, this is in Sahara desert, so this is in Brazil, this is in Atacama. So these many here, India, China, this is Europe, Saudi Arabia, Australia, US. So this much small amount of land is enough to produce the electricity projected for 2030, because year by year our energy requirement is increasing. So it is not a very impossible project, but the main target is cross-border energy transmission. Next question, is it really possible to agree the countries to work together, because every country have some their own interest and always doesn't matches with others. But it is actually possible. Why? Because every country is affected because of climate change. Someone maybe because of excessive rainfall, lack of rainfall, permafrost melting, glacier melting, etc., etc. Mainly if I say the crop yield is getting reduced because of this abnormal as well as extreme climate. Even frequent cyclones are destroying existing coastal infrastructure, mainland infrastructure, as well as crop yield. And the strength of cyclones and the frequency, number of cyclones, they are increasing more and more because of ocean warming, which is also a part of global warming. Now, average high temperature, I mean this ocean warming also resulting another big problem, that is increasing number of dead zone, means it's the area of a ocean which is hot, and because of this marine ecosystem destroyed, and in this way fish production is also getting hampered, which is one of the important source of our food. Now here lots of proposals are given, like investment, cross-border transmission line production, so developing technologies, even utilization of this project for zero emission vehicle, investment, etc, etc. This I request you student, the actual PDF is uploaded in ISA website, you can download, it's a 2-page PDF and read if you want. But the most important thing I believe that is investment for implement any such kind of big project worldwide, and for that purpose every country should allocate some part of their yearly budget for such kind of project, not only implementation but infrastructure, research and development, etc. And international organizations like IMF, International Monetary Fund, should provide low interest loan to the developing countries, because this is a problem of globe. So every country should take part. If they have financial capability, they do. If they do not have, they should get help from developed countries, because remember one thing, who emitted this much of carbon dioxide? Who is responsible for that extent pollution? Obviously developed countries, because for their development they have emitted excess carbon dioxide to atmosphere, and that excess carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere is causing global warming. I repeat, it is not causing warming to that country's local area, it is causing problem globally. So they must also provide such kind of assistance for this project, I mean both technologically as well as financially. Next, what is the solution till now? If you look at here, these international solar alliances, the fourth assembly of these solar alliances, with they promise to provide $1 trillion investment by 2030. It is essential, otherwise it is not possible to implement these renewable energies worldwide. Now, what is the global response for this project? Look at the main member in this committee: Australia, obviously India, United Kingdom, France and USA. These are the major economy of the world, and these are openly accepted by important countries like Bangladesh, Denmark, Netherlands, Nigeria, Japan, Germany, Saudi Arabia, Sweden, Ukraine or UAE. I have highlighted this country because they are important either from big population point of view, economy point of view, etc. By the way, since it is a global project, so every country should be present here. No one should be out of this plan. Now, the most important question is, the only one sun, one world, one grid is enough to secure the future energy requirement? Theoretically, if you say, I'll say yes. But practically, if you say, my answer is no. Why? Because we should not depend on one sort of energy source for our global energy supply. Renewable energy have some lots of obstacles. Not only that, it is new. We do not have that much of experience, expertise. Rather than, we need undisrupted energy supply. So that's why we not only solar only, we should depend on other renewable energy sources. Not only that, we should keep nuclear as well as gas turbine as a backup option in case of any malfunction observed in these renewable energy supplies. So not only production, we should also create an infrastructure for its utilization. Even if there is excess energy production, we need to store it either in the form of battery or in the form of other physical energy storage like compressed gas energy storage, etc. Or we can utilize by storing this energy by water hydrolysis. For example, water splitting into hydrogen and oxygen in the daytime when excess power is available, when it's required, using a fuel cell, that energy could be converted into the electricity. Again, these are the options. We need to implement everything all together such that undisrupted energy supply could be provided. And is there any real example or proof of this cross-border energy transport? It's very unique. Yes, there are lots. Even if you look at solar energy transport, then actually Morocco is sending energy to Spain through Strait of Gibraltar. It's a narrow strait and undersea line supplying this solar energy to this. Not only that, even UK is spending significant amount in Morocco to get energy in their land, because if you install a solar panel in UK, that will produce relatively lesser amount of energy compared to in desert Sahara, because the sunlight intensity is more in Sahara compared to UK. So such kind of infrastructure investment is essential. Now, in conclusion, the irregularity of solar energy could be resolved by this cross-border solar energy transport. This is tough, and for that purpose, global awareness and willingness is essential to utilize this source of energy in a massive scale, because sunlight is actually free. We need to utilize it. For that purpose, we need to make infrastructure, and we need to cooperate together such that we can restrict the global energy rise up to 2 degrees centigrade, because if we can't do, there will be massive climate calamities which will be very difficult to resolve. And this is because we are focusing on dirty fossil fuel for our energy production. So we need to shift our focus from this fossil fuel to renewable energy in order to restrict this global average temperature rise up to 2 degrees centigrade. And in this case, for the climate change and solar energy alliances fund as well as technological assistance is essential. Now, what is the energy conversion efficiency of polycrystalline solar cell? The answer is it's nearly 20%. Look at the reference. The crystalline silicon photovoltaic cell have laboratory energy conversion efficiency over 25% for single crystalline and over 20% for multicrystalline cell. By the way, these multicrystalline or polycrystalline solar cell we use mainly for our houses because it is relatively cheaper compared to the single crystalline one. Okay, so the last statement, we must awake before it's too late, because we have to live in this planet. So we need to make this planet better. So thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.